Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. It's still afternoon. It's about 3:30. And I really wanted to come and change my baby girl. So today I have little Yasmin Taylor. And she is going to get her bottle and get an outfit change. She hasn't had a video in a while, so I figured I'd come do a video with her. I was kind of in the mood for this baby. Like for the past 2 days, I had really been interacting with her. I tend to like switch up which baby I'm like interested in and which baby I'm missing. So right now it's her. It's all about Yasmin. So Yasmin is the Tate Asleep sculpt by Clea Taylor. She's sculpted by Clea Taylor, and this is the new Tate Asleep. And I got her back in September last year for my birthday. She is the Tate Asleep sculpted by Clea Taylor, as I said. And she was painted and hair rooted by Taylor Doll Studio, which is the same family with Clea Taylor, but her husband Howard Taylor painted this baby, and her daughter Allie Taylor rooted her hair. So she is my Taylor family baby, as I call her. That's what I call her. So she's having this bottle. This is another of my ma'am bottles, and I think I have the wrong top on this one because you see the decorations on there is like purpley and green, and so I think this one, this top belongs on this bottle and vice versa. I mix them up. This one is the smaller one with the little bunnies on it, should have this light color top. But I have my ma'am bottles out today. I was just looking to see what ma'am bottles I have, and I have a few of them. It's not a whole lot, but since I got this one a couple of weeks ago with the beige now or cream oatmeal color rim and collar, the bottom, and then the collar is that beigey color or oatmeal color. So then I started looking at to see what was the difference with these two. And they are different. If you can see it up close, the colors on them. I'll show it when I put the baby down. But this one is more of an opaque beige or oatmeal. And then this one has more of like a more see-through creamy color. And it's actually, they're different. So I then started taking out all of my man bottles. This one I got for the boys, just to see what kind I had. And I thought I had a pink one this size, but I don't. So, and the reason I was checking is because I actually want to buy another one. And I don't really need another one, but it's this other color that's new that they have. I think it's gray or something. The collar in the bottom is gray, and it's a pretty color too. So then I was thinking about going back to the store and get that one. And these bottles are kind of expensive, and I have so many bottles, but I do like man bottles. And what grabs me is the color, like whatever color the rim and the collar is. That's what'll make me want to buy another one. Now, this bottle went in her mouth so nice. I also wanted to try this bottle with her because the way her mouth is inside, it's very open. Her silicone is soft, so it's very easy to put bottles in, but she has the flappy tongue inside. So then you have to make sure her tongue is down and out of the way when you're feeding her. So I figured since the way the ma'am nipples are flat, I'll show it when I take it out of her mouth, it'll make it way easier to put this bottle in her mouth because the nipple is not big and round, it's more flat. And it is a nice fit for her. So I wanted to try this bottle with her. And the new one I bought with the beigey collar and rim, I don't want to seal that nipple because that one I bought it for Layla, which she's my drinking wet baby. So that one is exclusively her new bottle. But this one, the nipple is sealed already. All the other 3 of them that I have, the nipples are sealed. So I didn't want to seal my new one. Because then once you seal the nipple, you only could use it for the, the fake formula feedings with the babies that don't have drinking wet systems, or if you're not doing a drinking wet feeding. So I wanted to have at least one of them where I don't seal the nipple. And if I buy that new one, the gray one, I'm not going to seal the nipple. I'm going to save it for Layla where she can actually drink water out of it with her drinking wet. So anywho, that's just a little bit of my bottles again I'm showing. I was thinking of showing all of my bottles that I have over the past 9 years of collecting these dolls. I have also like collected bottles. And that's the funny thing with these dolls. You collect the dolls, but you also collect so many other things to, use with the dolls. It becomes fun just like collecting pacifiers, bottles, blankets, all kinds of stuff we collect with the dolls. Hats. It is like crazy. But yeah, I was thinking of showing you guys some more of my bottles. And then I was looking through my bottles because I'm also expecting my preemie full body silicone baby. And she's going to have a drinking wet. And unfortunately, when I was looking through my bottles, I have 3 preemie bottles. But guess what? I sealed all of the nipples. So, and they have the nice small nipple that she could actually drink from because she'll have a drinking wet, but I sealed all the nipples. And that's the thing, when you seal the bottle nipples, usually I've tried, only once I was able to unseal a nipple where I could actually get the sealing out and still use the bottle. But most of the time, once you seal these nipples, you can't unseal them. So then if you get a drinking wet baby, you can't use the bottle. You would have to go buy a whole new nipple. And the little preemie nipples, them little ones, are very hard to find. I'm finding when I was looking for preemie bottles, you find little preemie bottles. They say they for preemie babies, but the nipples are just as large as a regular newborn nipple. It's not actually preemie. So I was noticing that as I'm looking for preemie bottles for my new baby. And hopefully it won't be much longer. I'm wanting her home. I'm thinking it'll be like maybe another 2 weeks and hopefully she'll be here. So I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, before I keep rambling, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my nursery. Today we are in my bedroom. We are lounging and relaxing back here. I didn't feel like taking her all the way up in the nursery to do this video, and I keep reading all of these like messages that are popping up on my phone. Every time I'm doing a video, I keep getting distracted because the notifications just keep popping up and I'm like not supposed to be looking at them, but you can't help but to read them. So anyway, welcome to my nursery. Please subscribe. If you are new, please click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I do new videos. And if you're already subscribed, welcome back. Thank you for your support. And please, everyone, give the video a thumbs up. Hit that like button. The like button really helps our videos. When you guys hit the like button, it triggers the algorithm on YouTube to suggest our videos for viewers to watch. So please hit the like button. There's my girl up close. Her little chin is wet from that lubricant on her bottle. It looks like she's drooling for real. So that is her up close. And I just absolutely just adore this baby. I can't even like stress how much. She is like, her silicone is like butter. That's the way, like when I was thinking about it this morning, like how can you describe this silicone? She is like butter. Like, she's not too soft. She's just the right softness. I like her floppy legs. And then she has floppy arms because I don't have armatures or anything in her. She didn't get armatures or drinking wet. So she is what you would call a one-piece pour because her neck and everything is all in one piece. She's what you would say is a basic model full body silicone or anatomically correct girl. And this is the kit blend silicone, platinum silicone that Claire Taylor uses for her dolls. She's poured in the kit silicone blend, and it's absolutely like, her silicone is amazing. As I say every time, I have to say it again when I do a video with her. And I've had many dolls poured in the kit silicone blend that Claire Taylor uses, but this one feels completely different from all the other babies I've had. And that happens a lot with Claire Taylor's dolls. Even with her Edition dolls, they're poured in the Edition, you know, silicone blend or mix for her Edition completed dolls that she does everything to. But even from doll to doll, those feel different as well. So you never know how the baby is going to feel until you actually get it home and interact with it and hold it and everything. And then you'll see how, you know, the movement of the baby and how soft the silicone is. But you really cannot tell until you feel the baby. And I was so shocked when I got this baby home and actually got to hold her and everything. And then that's when I felt how she, you know, how her silicone feels. And it just feels absolutely amazing, her silicone. She's like I said, like, she's like butter. When I hold her, I do not want to put her down. You just want to keep holding her. You don't want to put her down. She feels so amazing. And I love how she's painted. So these are the ma'am nipples, if you could see how flat they are. So this one really fits her mouth good, this kind of bottle. And when you don't put a lot of sealant in them, which I learned how to do it better now, the nipples stay even flatter. If you put too much sealant in them, it makes the nipple expand. The more sealant you put in it when you're sealing them, it'll sometimes be a little bit too much, because this one is a little wider because I put a little too much sealant in there. But it still works for her. So anywho, now we're going to get her changed before I keep rambling and the video gets longer. And she has this sparsely rooted hair, which I love. And you can just see all of the details and the different colors and everything on her scalp. And I love that. And she just looks so newborn. I guess because she's sleeping, I don't know, it makes her look more, I think that when the baby's eyes are closed, in my opinion, they just look more newborn looking when their eyes are closed or something. So I kind of like that she's asleep. Sometimes, in my opinion, they also look more realistic when they're sleeping because they're asleep. And in most instances, babies, newborns are sleeping a lot anyway, real babies. So it just looks to me more realistic when the babies are sleeping. So I love her look. She just has that real fresh newborn look. And the color of her paint, I love how she's painted. And half the time on camera, you can't even really see all of the coloring because the lights kind of drown it out. But I love all of her coloring in her. And she's Tate Asleep number 2. And I believe the last Tate that came out, Tate Asleep, was number 4 that they're up to now. And that one sold so fast when it came out. So they're probably working on Tate number 5, I assume. If you're looking for a Tate Asleep. And a few years back, like in 2019, I had the Tate Awake. And she was beautiful too. Her eyes were open, like slightly open, but not, mine didn't have wide open eyes. And she was the prototype Tate Awake. And she was beautiful as well. And Claire Taylor did everything to that one because she was the prototype. So this one, I definitely wanted her when I seen this baby go up for sale because I had been wanting another Tate and I couldn't believe it when they all of a sudden came back with the Tates. I was not expecting that. I was in shock when this baby popped up for sale. Soon as I seen her, I wanted her, and I wanted this one because number 1 and number 2 came out together. And as soon as I seen this particular one, this is the one I wanted, the number 2. And I looked up and I got number 2, the exact one that I wanted. Okay, so now, as I said, I named her Yasmin Taylor. This is her little personalized lovey I had made just for her. So I'm going to change her into an outfit today. And she's coming out of an outfit. I just took her out of an outfit. And so then I kind of wanted her in a sleeper. But then I was like, nope, I want to try this romper on her that I just got. And it's knit, as you can see, and I love it. I wish I could just put it on her like this with nothing under, but I'm going to put a onesie under it since it's warm, but it's still, you know, a little chilly where she could still use a romper. I think I could slide this up on her. So that way I don't have to unbutton these buttons with these nails and the buttons. I can't stand buttoning buttons with nails. So I'm going to just leave it buttoned and try to slide that up. So I'm going to put this onesie under it, short sleeve, jockety onesie with the little, this is not a petal neck collar. Is it a scalloped collar? Like all of these collars have different names. I think this one is the scalloped collar. So she's going to get this onesie. It's a 3-month jockety. And it should fit her. Because the one I just took her out of was a 3-month jockety. And it fit her so good. And it has 3 snaps in the back. I think I could slide this up on her too. So that's perfect. Then I took out these bow socks by Pretty Original. And I think they kind of really go with the onesie, the color. Like almost a perfect match. So I'm thinking I'm going to use those socks. But then I also took out like a more plain color. Like a off-white. So I might use those. Then I also have 2 different bows. Very close in color, but this one is more of a creamy, and then this one is more of that beigey color. So it'll be one of those bows. And then I didn't really want shoes, but I brought these shoes just in case. The little crib shoes, Crier and Company, and they're like this creamy beige color. Suede little crib shoes, just in case I want the shoes to take a picture of her with the shoes. And I'm going to change her diaper. to this Winnie the Pooh. And I think this one came from somewhere else because we don't have this kind of print here. So this Winnie the Pooh diaper, I actually saved it and I kind of reuse it. Like some of my diapers, if it's different and it comes from like a different country, I'll try to savor it and reuse it so I don't use it for drinking wet feedings or anything. So that way I can use it again. So we're going to just switch her to this diaper. I don't even know what size it is, but I guess she can fit it. It looked like a size 1 or something. So anyway, guys, also please continue to share my videos. I didn't say that because I'm trying to get to that 5,000 subscribers. And at that time, I will be doing another giveaway of a vinyl reborn painted by me. And the baby will come home with a box opening with little goodies and gifts in there for the baby. I'm not sure if I'm going to root it, but it will be all painted by me. A completed baby with a box opening. So that is what I'm planning when I hit the 5,000. So that's the back of her little diaper. And her little back, she has like, it looks like she has a spine if you can see it on camera. And she is just so sweet. I just love her. So, I'm still baby shopping, guys. I have a baby coming and I'm still looking at babies. So, I don't bring home a lot of babies, as you guys know. Not close together. And the most time when I do look for new babies and bring home babies is like at the beginning of the year, like now. I try to add in another baby or two. And most of the time, I'm looking for babies that are completed where I don't have to paint them myself. So that is what I'm in the process of looking for. So as I said, I'm waiting on the preemie baby because first I was looking for a preemie girl. So waiting on her to bring her home. I did like a little short layaway with her for 1 month. And so from her, then I was also looking to bring home a newborn size baby. And since I brought home the preemie girl, I figured I would get another little boy as well, like a newborn size boy. So I was thinking about getting a blank and just paint it myself, full body silicone boy, because of course when you can paint the dolls yourself, it is cheaper. It's more affordable to just get a blank and go for it, you know, and paint it myself. But then I kind of, well, I didn't find this baby, but I was looking also at babies that are, you know, already completed and painted. Because, of course, as I always say, when I can get a baby that's completed, I love it. I don't have to paint it. If I don't have to root it, I love it because I can just get it home and play with it, enjoy it. So every now and then when I can do that, I definitely enjoy it. So I was looking at completed babies as well as painted babies. And I forgot to bring my little satin cloth over here to put under her head. Because when you lay them on these blankets, every time you move them, the blanket messes up their hair in the back. It's gonna mess it up. I don't care how much you sprayed it, whatever you did to it. But if you put the little satin cloths under their hair, it do kind of help it from rubbing on the blanket, and it keeps it in place better so you don't have to keep fixing the back of their hair. But I forgot to bring it over here today. So yeah, I'm looking at the completed dolls, but of course, when you look at completed dolls, the prices are higher because everything is already done. But then, so I then decided, okay, I'm gonna just get a blank because there is a blank that I'm interested in that I want to paint. But then all of a sudden in the past week, this baby, someone came to me asking, am I interested in this particular baby they have? And OMG, it is one that I had wanted for a while. I don't know if you guys know, I'm not going to say, but it's a baby that I have wanted to have back in my collection for a while. And I have the chance to get that baby back in my collection. It's not the same one I had though, but it's the same sculpt. So that's good enough for me because I never thought, I could have, the opportunity would come to have that same sculpt. And here it is. The opportunity presents itself. It's knocking at my door. And I was trying to be good and said, oh, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and get a blank, paint it myself, and I would save thousands of dollars basically. When you can paint for yourself, it's not just a little bit that you save. You're talking thousands that you save because then you just buy the blank and you paint it yourself. Whereas when you buy a completed baby, of course, it's going to cost thousands of dollars more. And also depending on who that baby is by, like who the original sculptor and artist is, it's definitely thousands of dollars difference in the price than if I just go ahead and buy the blank. So I'm kind of like tossing and turning with that. Because now I don't know what to do. And I'm like, I shouldn't spend the extra money on a doll when I could just get a blank one and paint it myself and save money. But man, it's like a baby that I have been wanting for so long, and I could get it, but I feel like I shouldn't. You know how you could get something, you have the money, but you feel also at the same time you shouldn't, type of thing. So I don't know what to do. I kind of like this romper with her little legs out and her feet. Like if it was warm summer, I would have put this on her. Even though it's knit, I would have still put it on her in the summer. But no t-shirt under it or no onesie and no socks. Just the romper by itself. That's why I got it, because I figure they can wear it now with the onesie under it and still wear the same romper if it's warmer and you don't want the onesie under it. But we're going to leave the onesie, so we're going to put the socks, because it just looks like with the onesie, then she needs socks with it. And we're going to try these socks that are the same color. So yeah, so I've been tossing and turning, trying to decide. I keep looking at the baby's pictures, and I don't know what to do. I mean, and it's a boy. And like I said, I was looking for a boy. I don't know what to do. So that is my new thing right now this past week that I've been tossing and turning with. I tell you, every week I got something I'm tossing and turning about, thinking about. And then what else I got going on? I'm also house hunting. That's something else. I've been actually thinking of moving for the past year and a half. So that's not new, but now it's like really more where I'm really considering it. So it's more of a reality, and that is a headache. If you guys, whoever shop for houses before, it's not an easy decision which one to go for. Where should it be? Just a whole lot of things go along with shopping for houses. So that's a whole new thing that I've been doing, and it's time consuming. You think looking for dolls is time consuming? Try looking for houses. And I'm trying to find it like what area, and I'm trying to also, I think, stay in my same area I'm in because I like this area. And my kids, of course, they don't want to change schools. So when you have kids, it's even harder when you're looking for a house, because you have to take them into consideration too, not just yourself. I want something a little bit bigger if possible. So it's like, so I'm like looking that, like every time I sit down and I'm not doing anything, I'm looking at houses. I'm so confused. So that's something else. Then the doll thing. Then that's why I said I should just get a blank, save money, and paint the doll myself. Because now that I'm looking at houses, that money that I save painting myself can go towards something with the house. Of course, I'm going to want new furniture too. Yeah. So that's expensive. that's expensive. And life-changing when you are looking for houses, shopping for houses, finding your house, the right house. This house, I moved into it. We've been here 8 years already. When I came back from Jamaica, this is the house we came to. So we've been in this same house for 8 years. So I'm kind of used to this area, and I like this area. So I was trying to kind of stay in the same area if possible. But yeah, guys, so that's what I've been up to. Busy. So this is her outfit. I don't think I'm going to put the shoes. I like her little socks. And it looks more comfortable, and her little bows on there. And that is it. I feel like I didn't say something though that I was going to talk about in this video. And it'll come to me after I'm done with the whole video. But please comment below any questions you have, anything you want to see in my videos. Comment below. Or just comment below whatever you want to comment. I read all the comments and I try to respond to them, and I try to at least heart them. If I don't respond, I try to put a heart so you'll know I read your comment. And I think that's it. So everyone, enjoy your weekend. The rest of your weekend. Stay safe. And we will be back soon with another video. So that is my little girl in her outfit of the day. Little Miss Yasmin Taylor. And I think that's it. And there she goes. I was going to give her her pacifier, but I won't. I'll just put it near her. And we will see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.